Welcome to day 94.
Day 94. We are leaving the Sam Moore shelter.
And heading towards the David Lesser shelter.
David Lesser Memorial Shelter. It's about 14 miles. We still got about 8 miles of a killer roller coaster to go. And oh, look at that. We get to do a river crossing before we even start.
Yay!
Hopefully I can keep my feet dry on this one. I got great new socks in here. We shall see, because the wearing with wet socks is brutal. And the shoes can only take so much more getting wet.
Yeah.
Before I have to get rid of them. So, hopefully, and I heard the bridge is open for Hoppus Ferry, so that's tomorrow. Well, it will be open today.
Should be open today.
We shall see. All right, we're going to see you out there. Well, it looks like the mountain laurel's in full bloom around here. Up in Northern Virginia. Yeah. Everywhere. All up in here. Look at that one. Incredible. Oh, listen to the phone. It is crazy humid. Yeah, a little close up. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice flowers. Nice. Well, we got a bridge. This is the driest water crossing in 3 days. Bears Den Trail Center. It's a hostel run by the Appalachian Trail Conservancy. It's that way. About a tenth of a mile. We don't really need anything there, so we're not going to go there. Took a little break. Got rid of a little deer tick in an unmentionable place. Jeez. Life is tough out here on the trail. Look at that. Drinking our element, and no, they don't sponsor us. But if they want to, they can.
These flies are nasty.
Yeah, flies are nasty. Deer flies, horse flies, ticks.
Right?
Water crossings. It's rough.
It's a tough section.
We must be on the AT. Yeah, this roller coaster is brutal. The humidity is unbelievable, although it seems like it lightened up a little up top here right now. I just don't know if it's because I'm soaking wet and there's a breeze, or if it actually lightened up.
Right?
But, yeah, it's a slow go. We're down to 1.5 miles an hour. Not used to that, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
We'll get her done. Nice little view out here on the rocks. Can hear the highway below. See the haze in the sky as we continue to go. No bow. Appalachian Trail, the Shenandoah Valley. Oh, that's cool. Bleated woodpecker. Somebody did a bear. Timber rattler. Hey, if I'm lucky, that'd be the only one I see, right? Nice. Alright, we're heading down to Route 7. That way. I'm trying to dry yesterday's socks out on the back of my pack. Boy, they didn't think stink. I should have dunked them in the brook first and wrung them out. Wow. Now I know what that foul smell in a tent is. That is brutal. Foot sweat and wet creak in your shoe. Drying on the back of your backpack. Oh, what a delightful smell. Alright. That truck had a struggle. Must have started in the wrong gear. Alright, so we got a little road walk, then we cross back into the woods. I just gotta figure out where we're going. Well, I don't know if this is official or not, but we're at the state line.
We're at the state line.
We must hug the two states for a while. So I thought West Virginia only had 4 miles, so we got a ways to go to Harper's Ferry.
Yeah.
But either way, looks like Virginia may be in the bag. I'll take that.
No, the roller coaster's not.
Roller coaster is not, so I think that still counts as Virginia. But this is the prelude to getting out of here.
That's right. We're this close.
That close, baby. Either way, we're out tomorrow for sure.
One more up, one more down. 2 more downs.
No, 1 more down, 1 more up. Finish this up, 1 down, 1 up, and then we're done with the roller coaster.
Woo!
All right. Well, we got a view. I'll tell you what we do have in here. You got the guy that probably has the best view out of anybody you'll ever meet. Look at that. He's right in there. God, you gotta love that. I wouldn't mind that. Right? Look at that. Hoo-wee. Alright. Alright, we just had lunch. It's 1 o'clock. We got 7.5 miles to go. Whew, it's 81 degrees. Humid, very humid.
Very humid.
Just topped off our water bottles. Got a gusher of a spring there, it says. We got 3/4 of a mile left in the roller coaster. Straight up. That's a tough deal. I don't know how tough it would be in March, beginning of March, but it's still, I think it'd still be pretty tough without the sweating.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, it might rain when we get there, but it looks like it's passing through, so even if it does, we got a pavilion with a roof that we can sit under and wait. And then we can hit it. All right. Yes, is that the best roller coaster ride you ever had?
Oh, it was the hardest roller coaster ride I've ever had.
Yeah, right? You had to work for it.
You did.
Ooh.
Trail Boss and his crew, kudos.
Kicked our ass.
Beat the crap out of me.
Yep. All right. We're done with that. This last climb was probably not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Whew. All right. So now we just got to head on and push for the shelter.
Push for the shelter.
Keep on pushing.
Whew.
Carry on.
Carry on.
Blackburn Trail Center is that away. You can camp there, tent there. What do you got there? Potable water, phone charging, hiker cabin with cooking shelter, abundant spaces for tenting, picnic tables, super clean privies, solar shower, and trail magic. See the the caretaker. All right, but we're trying to beat a storm again. That's the story of our life. This one looks like it's going to hit when we get there this time, but it's a small one, so it'll be a quick one. We'll make a coffee under the pavilion if I get there on time. Whew. Finally get moving again once we got out of the roller coaster. My God, that was slow. We haven't been that slow in ages. I don't know that we've been that slow on the trail, except for maybe Dragon's Tooth. Brutal. Only this time it was for 14 miles. But we're back at it now. I was just on the ATC website, and the bridge is open, so we should be all good with Harper's Ferry tomorrow. Stay tuned. Well, we didn't beat the first one, but we beat the second one. Yes, we did.
Pretty nasty one.
First one was nasty with the hail.
Yeah.
And these little guys everywhere. Oop, they're fast too.
Little puppy.
All sorts of different lizards around here. I'm assuming that's a type of lizard. Cool. Hi, this is the end of day 94. Ooh, it's a little dark. We just got the tent set up. We had to wait out the rain.
A little after 8:30.
Yep, we got everything together.
Ready for bed now.
Now we're trying to see if we can find a place to stay in Harper's Ferry tomorrow. If not, we'll just go through and then pick up the next shelter after Harper's Ferry.
Yep.
It's a process. We'll see.
We're just waiting to see if we get any responses back.
Yep. Right now, yeah, we the radar said 4:30. We went by a couple guys by the Blackbird shelter, and they're like, "You see the weather?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Radar says 4:30, but I feel a couple of raindrops." 2 minutes later, it downpoured and dime-sized hail and everything. So we got caught in that. Put the bags on. We had 2.5 miles to go, and we just booked it.
Made it to the shelter.
And it started raining right when we got here.
At least we were under the pavilion.
Yep.
Ate our supper, and then waited out the rain to put everything else together.
Sorry, this is so dark. I didn't realize it was going to be this dark. It's not that dark sitting here.
No.
Yeah, it's
It's probably because I'm in the shade.
the trees behind
Yeah.
us. Oh, well.
But that's all right.
It'll work.
They know who we are.
They figured it out by now. You can see the white beard. Crazy. Yeah, that roller coaster was tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be tough even on a good day, but that humidity did not make it fun.
No.
That's the kind of thing you want to do when it's cold out and you don't have to sweat.
And it made the rocks real slippery because they were so moist.
Well, yeah, they're like sweating.
Yeah.
Plus the ground's still saturated.
Mm-hmm.
We're glad to hear the bridge is open by Harper's Ferry.
That was awesome news.
Yeah, I heard the trail was 3 feet deep in water.
But the river has receded.
Yep.
Hopefully with all the rain that they were getting today, it doesn't fill back up again.
Yeah, there wasn't that much, I don't think. It was just quick. Those were quick showers.
Yeah.
Those just run off. It's not like the other day where it rained all day and then all night.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
That was.
All right, this is getting darker as we go, so we're going to cut this out here, and we're going to hit the trail tomorrow, and we will see you then. Peace.
Peace.